What's going on, y'all? I want to show you the plug-in mixer or SSL 360 that works with the channel strip 2 and bus compressor 2. So in my last video I said that this plug-in mixer button takes you to SSL's website, and once there you're able to download SSL 360, which I wasn't aware of in the last video. But SSL 360, which if you click this plug-in mixer button in either the channel strip 2 or a bus compressor 2, once you've downloaded it, brings up this, which I'll show you the home screen here is this. So this is no devices connected because I don't have a UC1, I don't have a UF8, which is meant to use with this, but you can still use the plug-in mixer with the channel strip 2 and bus compressor. So I have the channel strip 2 across all of the tracks on this session, as well as the bus compressor, and I've got the bus compressor as a drum bus too. So on the right here, as many bus compressors as you load, you'll see them just come down this list. And this main, drum bus, these are the names of the tracks. Main is my main outputs, and drum bus is the tracks that I bust all the drums to. And you can control everything from the channel strip in this software, which is really nice. I do wish that you could see the values of them as well. You can click zoom here to get a closer look here. Okay, well, yeah, you can't see the values from zoomed, but if you're zoomed out to see more, you do not see the values. But mixing this way, so I did a mix like this using this on every channel, and I'm not a fan of putting one plugin across all the channels, but the interesting thing is using this software allows you to get kind of a bird's eye view of the mix, and you're not looking at waveforms and you're just concentrating on what's in front of you as if you were mixing on a SSL console. So I do feel like this is the most genuine and authentic way to mix on an SSL console without actually using a SSL console, which further enhances it if you had the UF8 or the UC1, which is the controllers for the plugins and the faders that go along with it. Other settings we have here is listed here. And another nice thing is that you can track, each, let me see, with my fader port, you can move along channels and have the plug-in mixer will follow the channel that it is on. You can clear solo. Only thing I noticed that you can't do in here is pan, which I guess if you had the UF8 controller, you could do that there. But I do, if I'm not mistaken, the Waves SSL has a pan knob on it. But every other function of a console channel strip is here. But with this zoomed in feature, I thought you get the faders. No, you don't get the faders here at the bottom. Okay, so zoomed out, you get your faders. Zoomed in, you don't. But you can get the values that you can see selected for each parameter. So this is a pretty cool, and this is free. This doesn't cost you anything to get this software. Now, overall, of all the plugins out there to put on all of your tracks, I actually like this one. Like I said, I'm not a fan of putting plugins across the same plugin across all the tracks and just mixing like that. But this was a different approach that didn't slow me down at all. I didn't feel like I was wasting my time doing this. So I really enjoyed this workflow using the SSL 360 software to mix like this. And, I may continue to do it for my next few mixes and see how this goes. And while I didn't time myself, this might have been a faster workflow as well, because if I wasn't using this across every channel, I would go track to track trying to decide what plug-in to put on this track, what plug-in to put on the bass, what plug-in to put on the snare, and so on. Using this across every track, I already had a EQ, compression, everything set right there to go to. So this possibly may have sped up my workflow. Now I think I had a couple tracks that this just didn't work on. I still kept the channel strip on the track and then used, whatever plugin I used on that track after it. But yeah, this might have sped up my workflow when I think about it. So there's a look at the SSL 360 software, the plug-in mixer for the new Channel Strip 2 and Bus Compressor 2. Again, if you have the Channel Strip version 6, Bus Compressor version 6, these are free updates to get the Channel 2 and the Bus Compressor 2. All right, any questions, comments, let me know, and I'll catch y'all next time. I want to invite you to check out my podcast, the Faders Up Podcast, where we discuss pro audio and beyond. We discuss everything from recording to gear to the music business. So if you're an audio engineer, songwriter, recording artist, music producer, this podcast is for you. We recently started season 2, and we're going to have a lot of listener questions on this season, as well as some really cool guests that's lined up and giveaways as well. So if you've already subscribed and followed the podcast, thank you. If you haven't, it's available on all platforms, and I encourage you to check it out. Also, rate it and review it and let us know what you think.